the usual way to start. Hopefully everyone's seated in a reasonably comfortable position, fairly relaxed, mobile phones and things put on silent, feet flat on the floor. Sitting upright, having good posture is really important. Even though we'll be going through your body, looking at each part of it, and there'll be a fair amount of relaxation that comes with that naturally. It's really important you keep a good posture and don't sort of just allow yourself to slouch and flop in the chair, unless for you that is good posture. So starting as we would normally do, perhaps closing your eyes is what I would suggest. You can keep them open, but I think for focusing on the body, it's generally easier to just gently close your eyes and take in a few deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Doing that a few times. Nice deep breaths in, and just let everything relax, keeping a good posture, but just letting things just be naturally as you breathe out through the mouth. And just do that another couple more times. Okay. And everything's resting, hands resting in the lap or on your knees in front of you. And just taking a little bit of an internal weather check. Not thinking too much about how the day's been, but more just noticing how you've been feeling, how you're feeling now. Not spending too much time thinking about it, just noticing how things are. Not worrying too much about any of it. I want you to also just notice the sounds, smells maybe in the room around you. If your eyes are still open, notice what you're seeing in front of you, but not in a way that you focus on too much detail. If you're hearing things in the background, just allow those things to just be in the background. You don't need to identify them or focus on them. Just be aware. And then letting your breathing just be nice and steady. Try to have that both in and out through the nose, just nice and gentle. No special way of breathing in this, just easily and freely. I'd like you to bring your attention to the very top of your head. Really try to feel perhaps the air brushing across the top of your scalp. As much as possible, focus on the very top of your head. And then very slowly bring your awareness down across the surface of your skull, down to your ears, and there's no rush in any of this. You can go as slowly as you want to go, trying to pick up on even the smallest sensation across your skin, down in through your cheekbones, across your face. Moving slowly down into the neck. And remember, if you're feeling like any part of your neck, for example, is feeling tense, don't worry about that tension. Don't feel a need to focus on it. Just accept that it's there and just keep moving slowly downwards, moving into your shoulders. A lot of people will feel tension in their shoulders, and there's a desire always to be aware of that tension, to try and consciously relax. But try and resist the urge to do anything. Just be aware of how your shoulders feel, how they're sitting. Don't feel the need to change anything. Just notice. Notice how each muscle feels in that shoulder area, both at the back and at the front. And then start to move your attention slowly down your arms. And as you're coming down the arms again, be a case of just trying to notice as much as possible the sensation you feel as you think about a different part of your arm as you move down towards your elbows, down through your wrists. Bring your attention into your hands in front of you. And remember, this can be at your own speed. I'm going to talk through it, but you can go as slowly as you want to go. Don't let my voice be the guide. Just do things at your own pace. And if your attention's resting in your hands, again, they should probably feel nice and relaxed. But it's okay as well if there's some tension there. Don't try to do anything about it. Just notice how the fingers sit, how they're resting in your lap, the weight, the pressure of your hands in your lap or on your knees if they're on your knees. And then slowly pull your attention back up to your shoulders and start working your way down through the shoulders and down through your back, down through the torso of your body. Again, trying to understand how each part feels as you think your way through it. Feeling your breathing in and out through your chest. Feeling all the different muscles as they contract and release. Contract and release. There might be different tensions in your back as there were in your shoulders. But again, there's no need to focus on any of them. Just notice them. Whatever you notice is absolutely fine. Keep working your way down until you come to the base of your spine. Just rest there for a few breaths. Think about how it feels, the weight of your body in the chair, the pressure in your sit bones. And then just carry on working your way down the body. Down through the legs. Again, feel that natural heaviness of being seated in a chair. Working your way into the knee joints. Again, not worrying about any tensions or pains you feel. Just recognizing that. Just breathing easily and gently. And continuing to move your way down through the lower legs, down into your ankles, finally feeling how your feet are resting on the floor, the different muscle groups and bones of your feet and how they rest on the floor and the pressure you feel in them, the pressure you feel from the floor coming back upwards towards the soles of your feet. And then allow yourself to think even just a little way past your feet touching the floor. Allow your sensation to spread out. Feel how the floor surrounds your feet. Just rest there. Rest your sensations there for a minute. Just breathing easily and steadily. No need to change anything you're doing. Just being aware of being present. And now I'd like you to slowly reverse that process. And this time I'm gonna talk a little bit less. And I want you to think about bringing your sensations back up in your own time completely. Back up through your legs, into your hips. Feeling the sensations in the chair, feeling how all those different muscle groups feel, being aware of anything that's slightly uncomfortable or unusual, but just noticing it, not worrying about it, not dwelling on it, just slowly moving back up through the body, all the way up through the torso, back up into the shoulders. And when you get to the shoulders, just rest there for a moment and then start again with your hands. and work your way up through the arms, back to the shoulders. And I know don't worry about the fact that I'm talking through all of this. Just be thinking about wherever you are. You may still be thinking about how your feet feel. You may be working your way up the legs. Just go in your own time, just steadily, and just breathing easily. I'm going to stop talking for a couple of minutes and let you work through that process, and then I'll come back. Still breathing easily, still working your way back up through the body. If you end up at the top, it's okay to just turn your attention and start again, working your way downwards. You want to eventually come all the way back up into the very top of your skull. Think about the sensation of being just slightly above your body, resting like a low ceiling on the top of your head. Feel the sensation of being almost above yourself. And again, if you get to that point, you can turn and come back down. I'll be quiet for another minute while you keep working your way through that. Okay. Now, wherever you are, scanning through the body, just bring yourself back to the center, back to your breathing, back to your position in the chair. Feel again the weight of your body in the chair, the weight of your feet on the floor, the weight of your hands in your lap. Start to hear again the sounds of the room around you, any smells or other sensations. And then slowly open your eyes and be aware of the room around you. Still breathing easily. And then finally just start to feel how your body feels overall. Try to sense whether you're more relaxed now than when you started. And just gently start to stretch and move your fingers and your arms and your toes and your feet. And come back to the room.